experience of Rey Mysterio Jr. and a student who is very well learned in Lucha Estrella defeated two guys that don't have quite the experience of a Rey Mysterio Jr. I mean, Rey has been wrestling for such promotions as CMLL, the AAA, WCW, ECW, and now currently with the WWE. He in the Fantasy Pro Wrestling, you know, he wrestles everywhere. No wonder why guys like Rey and Lucha are still tag team champions as opposed to guys like Titanium and Larry Laren. It was a perfectly even match. All four of those guys have a great gift, have a great skill, and I even admire Larry Laren because Larry Laren has only been wrestling here for the last 2 to 3 years, and he has stunned me, ladies and gentlemen, with his performance and his career here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling, going back to the day he basically paralyzed Rene Dupree, and then he paralyzed it the year after, 2010, 2011. You know what I mean? A lot has happened in that time frame for that young man, and not to mention, at a King of the Ring event in 2010, he was one of the last two superstars. I give props to Larry. And I also give props to Titanium, the founder of the new Rhapsody, or should I say Titanium Rhapsody, because they're definitely not a new team. Look at this. Mexican surfboard stretcheroonies, and Shelton with a weird leg drop breaks up the hold. Ray's gonna try again. Mysterio Rana. Can he get this done? Will he get the victory? And he gets it! Very, very impressive victory. They are down, and they are down for the count. Amazing. Shelton Benjamin pointing back. Talk break, niggas. It's always FUBU. Great score, 578%. What a team. Lucha Estrella, Rey Mysterio Jr. Fantastic effort. Hold the phones. What is this? Members of the Black Wrestling Leagues, Orlando Jordan and Booker T. Where did these guys come from? What do they want? Oh, come on. Booker T. Oh, yeah, Lucha. Nicely done. Members of the Black Wrestling League are in the ring. Look at that, going airborne. Absolutely amazing. Fans, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. More action here on Tuesday Night Bomb. Oh, give me a break. Oh, go fuck yourself, Orlando. Yeah. Hello, wrestling fans. I am Johnny Labaganoush, and thank you once again for tuning into this edition of Tuesday Night Bomb. Before our opening contest, we heard some very moving words from Vicious Jeremy talking about his career, 13 years of fantasy pro wrestling. He's right. Lots of speculation stated that he is getting rusty, he is getting on with wrestling, he shouldn't be doing this anymore. Guys like Chris Jericho, all that mail. But guess what? Vicious Jeremy had conquered a lot of odds, especially entering the Young Lions Battle Royale by beating Chris Jericho at Carnage, a great, spectacular main event. And now that he's the Young Lions Battle Royale, he proved to us all he got rid of all three: Scott Pilgrim Jr. of the No Mercy brand, and Player Uno, one of our greatest athletes here on Tuesday Night Bomb. He also states that he will be inviting Danny Cans, former Universal Champion Danny Cans, into the ring for an answer. Will Danny Cans challenge the champion at THQ Night in 2 months? Or will he compete for the title next month, 2 days after the King of the Ring? And might I add, ladies and gentlemen, that King of the Ring will be taking place on Sunday, May the 5th, in 3 weeks. We got lots to cover up, ladies and gentlemen, including a big main event tonight. Shane Eaton McKay and Jason Niaga. Now, Shane Eaton, you have ran your mouth. You have interrupted one of the greatest talents, our boss, Vicious Jeremy. You can't do that. And you most certainly can't use the Triforce, but you gotta use it if you want to win in a submission match, Shane Eaton. And Jason Niaga, you too. No time for kicking. You gotta bend the rules. You gotta bend them backwards just so you can enter the King of the Ring. And we've got many other spectacular qualifying matches in the weeks to come. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am done blathering. Let's get back to ringside, folks, for some No Mercy exclusive hardcore wrestling. Primetime, Randy Orton. You saw it as well at Cavalcade. These two men have unfinished business. Let's get to ringside, folks, for our upcoming matchup here on Tuesday night. Bomber!
The following hardcore match and is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing 210 pounds.
He's not from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. He is born and raised in Ladysmith, Quebec, rolling around in his ATV. He is Prime Time. This young man and Randy Orton at Cavalcade, they were all over each other. Not in a sexual term, ladies and gentlemen. I am talking about these guys have unfinished business. And I think it all goes back to what happened on Tuesday Night Hardcore Wrestling.
From St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, Randy Orton.
2 weeks ago on Tuesday Night Hardcore Wrestling Night, we saw Randy Orton going for an RKO, going for the cover until Tom Sever rudely interrupted it. So Randy Orton claims he's defeated Primetime and that he is the hierarchy in the ranking system. Ladies and gentlemen, this show has been brought to you by King of the Ring, live Sunday, May the 5th. I can't wait till then. Here we go. Oh, nice sweep there from Primetime. Big kick. What a spinning crescent kick that was. Talk about competition. Talk about these two men here battling it out. And I still haven't forgotten what happened on Tuesday Night Hardcore Wrestling before Tom Sever came out. And hopefully there is no Tom Sever interrupting. Sweeps the referee. Nice. Well, that's kind of silly there, Primetime. What were you planning on doing? Nice. Great escape there by Primetime. Former member of the Billionaires Club. Remember that? The Billionaires Club with JBL and David Couture. I remember those days. And also one half of Primafia. That was awesome too. Flying head scissors takedown. Beautiful maneuver. Watch Primetime. This kid is on fire. Beautiful. Connects it with that back elbow. One more kick. Another spinning crescent kick. What on earth has Primetime done to himself? Look at this. I mean, his hands so heavily taped. Must it be so taped? Look at that, would you?